Okay, kids, it's Uncle Mike here with Santa Claus. Still catching up a little bit, and this is Uncle Mike's fault, This not Santa Claus. Santa Claus, he's pretty prompt, He likes things to be done on time, So he is not really too happy with Mike, in his delivery style, And Mikey is like, well, it's like 25 days, something like that, 30 days, he's one video per day. Don't matter, so much. They all come out one every night, Santa tells Uncle Mike, listen, you listen to me. I know a little bit more about a couple more things, Mike. So, when Santa tell you do it like this, you probably better listen to him, kid. So, like Uncle Mike is like, okay, Santa Claus, I'm listening now. But see, you got to understand something about this, The story and the way it is happening. Uncle Mike, he don't know the story, He don't know what's happening in the story. He only gets each portion when it come out, And that he don't do nothing to it. You just push post it up, No second chance, no retake, just once and send it out, Because that's what Santa Claus asked. He said, yeah, this is the best way to do. Okay, Santa Claus. So you understand where Uncle Mikey is at with, Christmas stories with Santa Claus. I mean, he make me laugh, He make me laugh really hard, Good laughter, man. Good laughter in the gut. That's good for your muscles in your stomach, But once again, sphincter power, because like you laugh too hard, You laugh too hard. You might have an accident, So you want to make sure you at least got that, Anyway, so okay, so here we go. Talk a little more on Santa Claus. And he was telling you about the hand, symbols and stuff. I think probably it's enough for you to start paying attention to the hand, out there in the world. He'll give you, a couple more. Because, you got like the Mayans and they like to rock. Da-da-da-da. The Mayans. They got that, right? But bring out the meat, and guess what happened? It's like, whew, traveling, on a mission, traveling. This one, right? Right, this one. When you think about it, like Spider-Man, what is this motion he make with his hands? Spider-Man, Spider-Man, he's like a kid, but he got bit by a spider, so he gets some powers, But he's just like me, because he still got math problems or, problems with his family and that kind of stuff. But, when he is Spider-Man and he is making his magic or whatever that is, he is using his hand like this, right? He shoot out his web and he can swing on it really far or catch a bad guy. He's using that power, It's pretty much everywhere. You've seen all of them, like Wolverine. That's a good one. You think about the symbolism in the Wolverine. I don't have time to talk about the Wolverine right now. We could maybe some other time. But some ideas for your mind, when you're watching your picture shows and like, yeah, it's exciting, violence, but what's it really mean, What's it really meaning? Well, here it is. Okay, so, and after the journey, after, maybe, tuck that one back down, and now it's hang loose, right? This one is hang loose. And maybe I said, this one, this is hang loose, and you get it, right? It's just your mind and your myths and stories. Just your mind and your stories. Have a good time, bro. Enjoy it. Still got these, What? For everyday activation. Your mind and your stories. Okay, so I get, we also probably should talk, we talk about like the anti-Santis, right? Because you gotta understand, Santa Claus, when he come around, it's a powerful thing, people don't see that every day. So, it's going to have some effects in society, in the people. And so, some people don't like Santa Claus, because sometimes when Santa Claus come around, it looks like the bad thing has happened, Sometimes, and I'll explain more later, but you get, the anti-Santis. Yeah, anti-Santi. Anti-Santi. We don't like Santa Claus. No, we know he is full of crap, He is full of lies. And we don't believe him. We know he is working some evil purposes. Anti-Santi. That sentiment, he pop up all over the place, but, once again, I'd probably tell you from the Mayans, Good starting place, It's close to this time period relatively, It's like not that long ago. Oh, like 5 times older than your country at least, but not that long ago. Okay, so anyway, yeah, because the Mayan, Santa come around, sometimes he hang out for a while, he has come down and, walk around and like actually visit the people. That's why their belief, their faith, is like, they don't even need a faith. It's like, oh, I shook his hand, Don't need faith. It's, there is tangible proof there. Yeah. So, anyway, Santa Claus, and the Mayans. We got to remember what is Santa Claus, what he is doing. He is truck driver, truck driver making deliveries. He's making deliveries, and picking things up sometimes. Making a pickup, just making a pickup. Not stealing anything, just he's on the schedule. It's like, I gotta pick that stuff up, man. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so that's what Santa Claus do. Yeah. So anyway, sometimes Santa Claus, when he bring down his presents, his gifts for the earth, sometimes, they're just like dust, in the atmosphere. When they come in, and just like, just little stars, shooting through the sky, like, yeah, like even in the daytime you can see them, like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Sometimes like that, but sometimes, bigger rocks, because that's all it is. The dust is just small rocks. Sometimes bigger rock, come through the Earth's atmosphere, through the air, and then it's gonna land on the Earth, It's space rock, right? Space rock. You understand why the Mayans like this guy. So anyway, you can kind of understand something like that happens. Big rock come out of the sky and make an explosion, and the ground is shaking. A long ways around. Maybe even like more than shake just from the impact, but has some other cause some movement, you know what I mean? Like major stuff. Whatever people who's are around, they're going to pay attention to that a little bit, Most of the time, the ones that know, they're like, it's a gift from Santa. We must, assemble expedition party, assemble some troops, some guys, or some girls, some peoples, But the brave ones, like tough ones, or, but gotta be able to get along too. Anyway, with away party, we gotta go find space rock, because it's a gift, from Santa Claus. And he dropped it way over there this time, Okay, well, let's go get it. On a mission, they're on a mission. They're gonna get that space rock, So you can kind of understand, what people start chasing space rocks around. I mean, it's probably inevitable, just for curiosity's sake. But you have some more pieces of the story, and some true understanding of what is really going on. Any space rocks end up being, matters of national security, right? So be careful, Uncle Mike. Relax, guys. It's just stories at Christmas time. We got movies, They put all kinds of things on the movies. It's like, can they say that about the government and stuff? Well, it's just a story, Freedom of speech. So, listen along. You might like it. Santa Claus. Anyway, okay, so we're understanding Santa Claus a little bit more every time. Maybe we're understanding, like, the way people feel, how they feel. How do you feel about Santa Claus? That guy keeps throwing rocks. How you feel about him? Like, not what you think, but how you feel. Probably depend if, the village you live in was over here or over here, you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes, sometimes space rock's gonna do some damage. Anyway, it has a lot to do with delivery method. Because you can deliver the same quantity, exact same quantity, in, two different ways. You deliver it in one way, large reaction, You deliver it in another way, like say you grind it all up into a powder and spread it out for a while. Let it come in real nice and soft. You probably, you just get a lot of snow, You just get a lot of snow. Because that's what happens when you get real fine particle in the atmosphere, Water molecule wants to collect around it. And, okay, so it's rain, but rain is not that far from snow, trust me. Okay? Well, anyway, it's soft, it's gentle, But you deliver the same amount of material, as one lump. Different results, But contracts fulfilled, depending, on, well, mostly on what the star requested, right? Because it's her contract, it's her decision as to amounts and distribution. So anyway, Santa Claus telling you about the universe and things. It's a pretty good story too, giving you like different pieces, but basically where we're at, Maybelle and Nick. Nick and Maybelle. Nick is the truck driver, delivery driver. Maybelle is the star. They're just, forming an agreement. Maybelle is, decided, yeah, she knows what she wants, So she's working out with Santa, like, how can we make that happen? That's where Nick and Maybelle are at right now, in the story. Okay? So, gotta check in next time. Good night.